The bill provides for a one-off subsidy for coal in the amount of 3,000 zł. The subsidy will be given to farms where the main heating source is a coal-burning stove. This will require a very simple application. There are no income criteria. The government gave assurances that Poland will not run out of coal. Coal in Poland will be in sufficient quantity, coal both dug in our mines and that which we buy from abroad. Experts predict that the problems with the availability of coal resulting from the sanctions imposed on Russia will contribute to an energy crisis, the dimensions of which may be difficult to estimate. I guess the government wants to send such a consolation prize to coal buyers, these 3,000 zł. It is a noticeable bonus, while it is not known whether there will be a raw material to buy. We will not reform to suddenly switch to heat pumps with photovoltaics overnight, so we have a situation when this winter will be really difficult. Problems with the availability of energy resources occur throughout Europe. The crisis is exacerbated by the actions of Russia, which is failing to comply with the agreements it has signed. The Reuters news agency published a letter to Gazprom sent to its European customers. The Russian company said in it that due to the so-called force majeure, it would not be able to guarantee gas supplies. I think the Russians will not resume operations of the Nord Stream gas pipeline after July 21st, which is the date when maintenance work is supposed to be completed. I think Vladimir Putin is now embarking on a gas siege of Europe. Poland has been trying to convince the West for years of the need to diversify the sources of blue fuel. At that time, the words of Polish politicians did not find support among the European elite. Poles, Polish law and justice politicians have been warning for a long time against this gas blackmail that Putin may use. The first person to warn against it was late Lech Kaczynski, the president of Poland, not only in his speeches but in the decisions that were made at the time, that is in the building of the gas port. The cause of the raw material crisis is the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Under pressure from Germany, Canada returned to Russia the turbine, which is an element of the Nord Stream 1 gas pipeline. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky did not hide bitter words about this. This problem is not just about the turbine. It is a matter of compliance with sanctions. If there is one violation now, it is only a matter of time before others emerge. Russia is knowingly blackmailing over gas and provoking violations of sanctions. There are enough routes for the transit of Russian gas to Europe, and every country has to follow the rules. Experts estimate that a ton of coal this year may cost up to 3,000 zł. This is 3 times more than 2 years ago. Poland's situation would be much more difficult if it were not for the diversification of energy sources, which was made possible by investments in the gas terminal at Świnoujście, or the new interconnector between Poland and the Baltic states.